Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy to see you again. So anyway, today I want to share with you another story of mine. Like if you have already watched the video that I made around 3 weeks ago, like the one titled with goodbye, then you already know that I decided to make like a 4 episodes series about my life story. But actually this like 4 episodes are just based on the articles that I wrote before, and I only shared most of them with my close friends. So I was like, I also really wanted to share with you guys as well, online as well, with more people. So that's why I decided to do this. And another thing that I find quite interesting about, like, you know, after I shared my first story, I think this is a really good opportunity for me to kind of reflect back of just looking at, oh, so like 1 year ago, 2 years ago, I was like that, or I was like thinking that way, and that kind of thing is just super interesting to look back and see how have you changed, and yeah, these things like that. And yeah, by the way, like my bands are in a really awkward period right now because I don't want to have it anymore. But right now it's like in a really awkward period of like not too long, not too short. But anyway, I'm gonna start sharing the second story with you today, right now. What am I even talking about? Right now. So I wrote this article on December 9th, 2022. So yeah, almost 2 years ago. I wrote this article right after I uploaded my first ever video on YouTube. So at that time I was super new to this because I've never filmed or edited any videos before, and it was a crazy move, but I'm really glad that I did at that time. Let's come back to our article. I want to try to become a YouTuber. This idea has been on my mind for a while, but I've been too scared and embarrassed to tell anyone until recently. Unsurprisingly, when I shared it with my family, they laughed and didn't take it seriously. They think I'm out of my mind. To be fair, I'm always jumping into new things without much deep thought, so their reactions were understandable. To be honest, I still haven't thought too deeply about this whole becoming a YouTuber thing. I just know I want to do it and will try my best to stay consistent and make it work, just like I did with language learning. But this time feels scarier. The idea of putting myself out there on the internet is really terrifying. These past few weeks, I have rewatched my first video over and over again, comparing it to others on YouTube. And let's be real, my first video is pretty bad since I have zero experience in filming or editing. Plus, I just don't feel cool enough to be online. Naturally, I keep imagining how my friends or acquaintances will secretly laugh at me, how my family might judge me, or how random viewers on YouTube could leave negative comments. But perhaps my biggest fear is failure. And worse, the failure will be public, out there for everyone to see on the internet. What if I try my best, but no one watches, no one cares, and nothing happens? But if you know me, you probably already guessed that I'm still going to go for it anyway. I ask myself, if I had only 2 years to live, would I still do it? And the answer is yes. So here it is, my very first very bad video. So that's my article that I wrote 2 years ago. It was a really short one. My first ever video was so broken, and now I don't even want to rewatch my old videos because I really don't feel like it's in good quality. But I think at that time, you know, like it's so new, and just like when you don't really put a lot of pressure on yourself, like when you first started, it's really like the time you can be like really enjoying yourself. And I think that kind of try to bring back that kind of feeling is really, really important. Don't put too much expectation or pressure on yourself, on myself, and just start to relearn how to enjoy this whole thing again. I think it's also really fun to kind of reflect back at that time. I remember while I was really excited at one hand, but on the other hand, I was so scared because I felt like, I started to, imagine and envision a lot of like negative consequences. For example, what if just people would judge me, negative comments, or like haters are gonna be out, or like no one watch it, no one cares, and things like that. I envision so many different kind of scenarios, or like I would just receive hate from people around me, or like people will be just like secretly laugh at me and things like that, or like I'm just like not cool enough, or my opinions are it was already being shared by other people. I have so many different kind of worries. But it's interesting how those worries actually went away after you just started it. Most of the time, those like really bad and crazy consequences don't happen. Right now, after 2 years doing this content creation thing, most of the things that I worried at that time did not happen. While on the other hand, a lot of unexpected problems and challenges that I couldn't even think of at that time happened along my journey. But I think that's the thing. If you have already like watched my previous video, you know that I sort of hit like a roadblock right now. I feel like I tried to kind of wanna relearn how to enjoy this whole content creation thing. And I think it's okay to feel lost just like me right now, no matter in what stage you're in right now. And the problems and challenges we will encounter in your life will just like never stop. There's no way that, for example, you think that after you make a lot of money or you become super successful by societal standards, you will be like no worries and no problems and no challenges in life. I don't think that's going to be the case. In different life stages, you are going to run into challenges and problems. And it's just like that. You learn from it, you overcome it, and then you move on to your journey. And then sometime later, you will encounter some new problems, new challenges. And it's always like that. So I kind of already accept that. So right now, while I'm not like, in a really good happy content creation and kind of enjoying myself kind of period right now, not really, I accept this kind of situation, and it's like a good time to reflect and then kind of try out different things. And that's all. That's the video for today. Oh, by the way, I'm reading 2 books right now and I really love them, so I really want to mention, recommend it to you guys. It helps me a lot when I feel like, I'm not in like a very good happy condition right now, but these 2 books helps me so much. I love it. One is I May Be Wrong. It's a Chinese translation of the book, but you can find the English one. I'll put the link down below. And also another one is called A New Earth, Awakening to Your Life's Purpose. I'm still reading it. I only read a little bit, but I really like it so far. It's kind of a little bit difficult to understand the concepts inside, but I find it really cool. And I just love these 2 books, so I want to just recommend it to you guys. So if you are interested, you can check them out. Maybe, I don't know, in my channel, maybe I want to start talking about books that I read. That may be nice. I think I will like that. I don't know if you will like it, but I think I will like that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little one, and I'll see you again in the next one, okay? Bye bye. Bye bye.